Ladies and gentlemen, it is officially time to begin the Season 11 Budweiser All-Pro Series here at Daytona. This is the Daytona 500. This is the mecca of motorsports, the Great American Race here at the Great American Coliseum, the Daytona International Speedway in Daytona Beach, Florida. I'm Michael Norman. This is going to be probably one of the best Daytona 500s we'll see out there. We've got 40 laps of racing today, which is 20 laps more than the Gatorade dual races, or excuse me, the Can-Am dual races. I got to get that sponsorship right, otherwise I'm never going to get sponsored in this damn series. Anyways, on the pole, we got Christina Bell alongside Seth Cole. That's our front row. Our dual race winners in the second row, we've got Roberto Crown Jr. and Jonathan Zorline, respectively, in their rows, and so on and so forth. Back is where you finished in the dual races. We've got 40 laps of racing. We've got one winner of the Daytona 500. Who will be the next to edge their name in Budweiser All-Pro Series history? We are now going to take a moment to go trackside to get the national anthem and the command to fire the engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
The command to fire the engines has been given. Dale Earnhardt Jr., two-time Daytona 500 winner, gives us the command to start the engines. These drivers will be pulling off the grid. Here we go. Onto the racing surface they go. We are going to have 40 laps of racing. Onto the high banks of the Daytona International Speedway. 33 degrees of banking in the corners. More steeper banked than that of just your normal highway. We are looking here. It looks like we might have an issue with the 11 rookie Samet Ozkin. He seems to be running a little under pace here. He did not get up to his proper run or to his proper line there. He is running on the inside. He might be coming down pit road with the pace car here. You're gonna have to try to maybe take a look under that hood and see what the problem is. So problems already arising for these drivers here in the Daytona 500, and the green flag isn't even out yet. Scrolling back up through the field here, we're gonna have 40 laps of racing. We've seen how this package at this track can run, where the drivers can get out and control the draft. That is, if the cars behind them are double plus wide. Coming off of turn number 4, we are getting ready to get the green flag of the season opener at Daytona. Here comes the 11 down pit road, just like we thought. The pace car is coming in here. We're getting ready to take the green flag here at Daytona, and the green flag is out. We're underway for the Daytona 500. The 11 car will take the green flag on pit lane. They're gonna take a look and see. They're going under the hood, changing 2 tires. It is very possible that the 11 might have had a flat tire, and I've seen that happen before, where a flat tire before the race even starts. It's one way to really throw a damper. But he's got 11 laps to try to get a caution flag and stay on the lead lap here as the 77 of Christina Bell. She, formerly known as Red, she has a couple of wins in the Budweiser All-Pro Series here. And we are already going 4 wide back there, it looks like, coming to the lead lap number 1. Here comes the 77. It's going to be Christina Bell leading lap number 1 of the Daytona 500. Dylan Poteet now just moves into second position back here. He's got Trent Dunham on the inside lane right behind him. The front 2 cars able to pull away as the rest of this field goes 3 wide. Trent Dunham up there. Here comes Allie Rain. Allie, our Clash winner. She has a good car. She knows how to run these racetracks. Was a little too conservative in the in the qualifying here, but her dual race really helped her out. As here comes Dylan Poteet. He's looking to lead lap number 2. The inside of the racetrack. Here they come now. Look at this racing here. Dylan Poteet going to get the drafting help, but at the line, the 77 is still going to lead that lap, but barely. Here they come now. Here comes the 38. That's Alex Tanker. Rookie Alex Tanker for Front Row Motorsports. He's going to try to look for the lead as they're back to racing 3 wide throughout the pack. The outside lane does get a little bit of good momentum off the corners. We've seen it happen before. That they're just, the 77 going to push Poteet, and Poteet's going to be clear, and he's going to be able to lead the pack. It's just, look at this racing. 3 by 3 by 3, at least 10 rows deep there. It is a little cloudy here at Daytona. We all know the summertime rains, and I do say summer because I'm recording this on July 15th. Probably won't be up on July 15th, but recording it then anyways. Here comes Allie. Allie's not broken away. We've got 3 Fords in the top 3. Here comes Nick Gunther, rookie Nick Gunther for Wood Brothers Racing in that 21 car to make it 4 Fords up here in the top 5. Trent Dunham holding his own up there in the middle lane. Look at this. Middle lane going to get clear of, he's going to get clear of the 21 car. Down the inside they go. The top 3, single file. Right now we'll see if Allie makes a run underneath the 14 coming off of turn number 4. The 38's going to go underneath the 14. Battle for second as Dylan Poteet leads yet another lap. Might try to see where the 11 car is on the back straightaway. The 11 car really hoping to get an early caution, catch himself back up with the rest of this field. It's happened before, so we are just going to really have to wait and see how this is going to go. Now look at this. The Budweiser All-Pro Series couple working together. Ooh, someone was scraping the wall back there. Somebody was into the wall. Couldn't quite tell who that necessarily was, as they're going 3 wide again over here. Here comes Christina Bell trying to get back up. Trent Dunham right now. We talked about the power couple. Christina Bell and Trent Dunham, they are fiancés, and they're both racing, albeit on separate teams. Spire Motorsports for 77 and Chip Ganassi for the 1 car. Now look at Christina Bell trying to take the momentum she has and go right underneath Poteet. Look at the 1. He may be a little bit backed up, but he's providing no drafting help to Poteet. And here comes the 77 of Bell. Oops, wrong button. 77 of Bell going to look for the lead. Trent Dunham right behind her. Christina Bell takes the lead once again. Up to the outside. Bell goes to block the outside. Here comes Trent Dunham on the inside. Trent Dunham being pushed by Levi McIntyre, Cody Lamas, and Nick Gunther. That's the inside row. First 4 on the inside row right there. Seven laps into the Daytona 500. We've had a couple that we've already had, I think 2, maybe 3 lead changes at this. Well, we had 3. 3 lead changes. We've had, I think, 2 to 3. No, we've only had 2 different leaders. 2 different leaders, 3 lead changes so far. They are really catching up to that 11 car. And the 11 car might slow down when catches here, might slow down the pack, because there's really nowhere to go to get out of the way, as they're all blocking up the lanes here. But at least until the 11 car gets up to speed, then we'll have to see what happens. We have another battle for the lead up here. Comes Dylan Poteet looking back here. That's the 1 car stuck to the middle lane, and the 19 on the inside. Poteet going to try to use the drafting help off of Trent to stay underneath the 77, and it looks like that's going to happen. Here comes Allie Rain again to the very outside lane. They're getting pushed by Zachary Fitzwater in the 4. That middle lane has almost no drafting help here. There's only 2 cars. That's the 1 and what's the 1? Here we go. A couple of cars going to move down to that middle lane there. Provide a little bit more drafting help, as it looks like we're going to be 3 wide for the race lead, coming off into turn numbers 1 and 2. Levi McIntyre now going to try to get it on the inside. We'll have to wait and see. The 12 car is going to move up to the outside lane, and that's exactly where we're going to see the run come, as the 77 gets right on the back bumper of the 12 and pushes him forward. Can Poteet clear? No, he can't. Here comes Cody Lamas sticking his nose underneath there. Look at this pack. 1 mistake out of 1 driver, and it could take out the entire pack. At the line, Poteet leads the lap thanks to the outside lane's momentum. See, we're looking at Levi McIntyre here. We're going to go on board with one of our drivers. We're going to go on board with the 38, rookie Alex Tanker. We're going to go on board with him and just look at this. See how the outside lane could get a good run. And they're trying their best with the pushing. Poteet gonna be clear. He's trying the look. He's about running the middle lane there. Still under the green flag. We have 10 laps complete. 10 laps of 40 here in the Daytona 500. We're going to go, not to a commercial break, but I'm going to go silent, and I'm going to let you guys enjoy the sights and sound of the Budweiser All-Pro Series. Back here at the Daytona International Speedway, we got a new leader. We had a new leader. He's going to be challenged now. 3 wide once again here at Daytona. Christina Bell on the outside. That's Zach Rogers in the middle lane. And on the inside lane, and that 43, that is Stephen Pollard III. At the line, it looks like the outside lane's going to have the momentum. The 43 squeezing up a little bit, trying to get the side draft, but I don't think it was going to work out that well, as the 77 still trying to break away with the lead. You saw during my silence on that inside lane, the cars did have to back out of the throttle a little bit. That's something that happens here when you're in a pack like this and there's nowhere to go. You cannot just take that momentum anywhere. You have to back off. You have to back off, and you've got to just stay where you're at. And it gets very frustrating for these drivers because they got the momentum. They need to get to the front. They're trying to get to the front, but all they can do is just be stuck back to where they were, as we are 3 wide again at the line. I think the 43 led that lap. Oh, he did, but he just barely led it, too. The 00. That's another rookie we haven't talked much about here. That is Harrison Ponder, making his debut in the Budweiser All-Pro Series. Here he is running in the top 10. Second car in the inside lane. That's not necessarily a bad spot to be in with these drivers. They cannot get clear. They're trying their hardest to be able to push somebody clear. The 43 really pushing up the racetrack a little bit, and the 00 is right on his bumper. Got to be careful. A rookie pushing a veteran here, that could be disastrous. At the line, I think it was the 77 that time, and that's what they're saying. And Christina might just be credited with like the most laps led here. Oh boy, they are going 4 wide. Oh man, they're pushing it here. 4 wide at the front of the field. I don't think that's gonna be good. Oh, they are 4 wide for the lead here. Zach Rogers, Stephen Pollard, the 77 of Christina Bell. I think she's gonna try to back out of it, maybe. Oh, maybe not. There's still 4 wide at the line. The 43 is gonna lead the lap here, but this is very sketchy. Very sketchy. God, they are still 4 wide. Yeah, well, this corner might break it up. Zach might not have a decent drafting partner here. The 77 or 19 looking really low here. Okay, they've broken it up a little bit. They're 4 wide a little bit further on and towards the back here. Another driver making his way up here. That's the 42. That's Matthew Rodriguez. He's a rookie here in the Budweiser All-Pro Series. Oh my God, they are still 4 wide, and it's scaring the crap out of me, ladies and gentlemen. This is not good, especially being at the front of the field. This could be disastrous for a lot of race cars, and we're not even halfway through this race yet. At the line, Harrison Ponder leads that lap. That's another... Oh, there they go. Yep, just as I thought. There they go. And we have an accident. It's a big one. Cody Lamas involved. Matthew Rodriguez. Oh my gosh. A lot of others involved as well. That is the big one here at Daytona. Oh, Christina Bell is in it. Stephen Colin is in it. William Brock, Benjamin Miles, Alex Tanker, Steve Pollard, Noah Hart, Roberto Crown Jr. is damaged. Nick Gunther is involved. He's missing half of the hood on his car. Henry Sanford is involved. The 6th car down here, Sky Thomas, looks to have had a piece of it. Kyle Matthews involved. Dylan Young. Zach Rogers. A lot of cars involved in here. That's Charlie Buxton with his hood all crumpled in. The caution is out. We are under caution for the first time here at halfway in the Daytona 500. Absolutely incredible. I can't even tell you the amount of cars that were not in this race, or not in this wreck. But Harrison Ponder is your race leader. They are behind the pace car now. We're going to go ahead and take a look back and see what happened to bring out the first caution of the day here at Daytona. All right, we're back here. We're going to take a look and see at what happened. This is from the spotter's camera up here on the top of this speedway. It looks like the 48 car just got a little loose, or maybe got a bump off the 20, comes up into the 17, which turns the 77 into the wall, and it was just a chain reaction after that. You see, and then you see as the cars behind him start trying to avoid the others. One of them gets turned up into Kyle Matthews, gets turned up into the 21, into Jessica Shelton's involved. Shelton flips over. Gets hit, and his head on into the wall. Very, very tough situation here. And then the 17 car comes up, and I think he clipped the 14 of Allie, and it was just carnage after that. We're going to go ahead and rewind here. We're on board. Let's ride with Cole Deaver through this. Let's take a look. I mean, there was just hardly anywhere to go. Let's ride on board with Cody Lamas in the 48 machine. Oh my God. Cody Lamas. Hard impacts there for Cody. Alright, now we've got one more onboard camera, and that's going to be with the 21 of Nick Gunther. You see, here he is riding on the outside lane. Hard on the brakes. Looks like he's going to make it through, then he just gets tapped. He seems okay. He's like, okay, little damage, we're good. Sees the wrecking in front of him. He tries to avoid it, and then bam. And then he gets turned again by the 34 Qualls. And poor Nick Gunther, able to keep it going. Well, this is what happens to bring out the first caution of the race. It is the big one at Daytona. We'll be right back with the restart. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready for the final 19 laps of the Daytona 500. And my God, do we have a list of drivers we got to go through here. So let's go ahead and start from the bottom up. Out of the race, Christina Bell will start first and finish 38th. Very tough break for Christina. She had a very, very strong car and just unfortunate circumstances there. Stephen Colin will be 37th. 36th will be Jessica Shelton after her flip. Roberto Crown Jr. is 35th. 34th is Cody Lamas. 33rd, Nick Gunther. Henry Sanford, 32nd. Sky Commons, 31st. Noah Hart, 30th. Benjamin Miles, 29th. James Qualls, 28th. Kyle Matthews, 27th. Rookie Charlie Buxton in 26th. Cole Deaver, 25th. Stephen Pollard, 24th. Alex Tanker in 23rd, Nathan Orman in 22nd, Kev Shear in 21st, and Zach Rogers in 20th. Unbelievable. Big time wreck. I told you, I had stated earlier that if a wreck were to happen at the front of the field, that this would happen. We're going to go ahead and take a look here at your top 10. You got Jonathan Zorline. We've got Charles Sanford, Daniel Voiles, Rob Evans, Seth Cole, RJ Bishop, Trent Dunham, Dylan Poteet, Clint Spillman, and Harrison Ponder, your top 10 as we are back underway here at Daytona. Now the question remains, who's up to speed, who's not, and can the 11 car get his lap back? That was his opportunity. If only that had happened earlier. The 41, Jonathan Zorline, going to use the outside lane trying to get to his momentum. But here comes the 20. The 20 of Daniel Voiles was using his teammate for help. Now he's going to go to the inside, and we could very well see Daniel Voiles take the lead here with Rob Evans right behind him in that number 10. The 20 car moves up. Going to get right in front of his teammate. Going to open the door for the 10. The 20 car is going to lead this lap. RJ Bishop, rookie RJ Bishop in that 22, driving for Penske. One of the only few, two of the three Penske cars still out there that include Pote and others. This pack beginning to get a little separated. Here comes Trent Dunham. Now going to move to the inside. Trent Dunham, Harrison Ponder, and the 99 of Charles Sanford down to the inside row there. Look at the run that Dylan Pote's getting. He's going to try to go to the inside of the 41. The 41 thought about shutting the door. When ain't going to matter. Coming off a 4-2, the tri-oval leading this lap is going to be Trent Dunham. Now, we all know Trent Dunham's luck at Daytona. We all know how his Daytona luck can be. Can today be the day he pulls it off? Gonna keep an eye on that machine here. Couple of these cars losing touch with the pack. I guess we've seen who our stragglers are. I thought Seth Cole might have been up to speed, but I guess he's got some damage on that machine. Yeah, I can see he's got some front end damage on it. So it looks like we've got about a pack. They cross the line here. We've got a pack of about 9-10 cars, including the 11, who's a lap down here, that are still up to speed. 15 laps to go. The leader right now, Harrison Ponder in the 00. Charles Sanford going to try to use the outside lane to his momentum. Oh no, the 99 just dumped the 00. This is not going to be good. He's going to come right up the track. Oh my gosh. And we have more wrecking. Oh, we were just talking about Trent Dunham and his luck. And we've got another big pile up here in turn number 3. Seth Cole on top of others. And this is going to be very reminiscent to one of my previous Daytona 500s where we had just about a little amount of cars left. Well, that's going to completely ruin the 42 Matthew Rodriguez's chances. Caution is out. They have taken the caution flag, and that leaves us about 3 drivers left, give or take the 11 car. Had they let the 11 by to get his lap back. Well, we're going to have to wait and see what's going to happen, as we're going to have less than 10 laps to go for this restart, and we're only going to have about 3, maybe 4 cars in contention to win. Let's go ahead and take a look and see at what happened and bring out the caution flag. Alright, we're taking a look here to see what's going to happen to bring out the caution flag here. Looks like the 99 just tries to go up to side draft off the 00, and they make contact, sending the 00 barreling down into the grass. No control over that race car. He slides up the track, hits the wall, barely gets collected by Trent, and then the 20 car gets spun up into the 1. I think the 1 car could possibly get back out on there and be okay, but look at the cars just plow in. Charles Buxton in there. Look at the Seth flipping over here. Allie in the 7 car on the top side making it through. Dylan Young not making it through. Levi, Clint Spillman, and others just involved in this wreck. This was a chain reaction crash. Let's take a look here and look at it from Dylan Young's perspective. You hear the wrecking happen in front of him, and just by then he's on the brakes, but it's just too late. All right, keep an eye on it right here. Sees the 00 to the inside, comes up the track, bam, hits the wall, sees the wreck, slams on the brakes, He's on the brakes more, and he just barely gets clipped, and it's all over from there. Seth Cole lands on top of another car. Speaking of Seth, let's go ahead and take a look at this wreck from his perspective. I think he had just about caught that pack. No, look, you can see the damage on his car. He's just kind of riding along here behind Dylan Young. Sees the wreck happen. He's slowing down, just nowhere to go. Gets plowed in. flipping and lands on top of a car. Well, this is what happens to bring out the second caution of the day. Let's go back up for the restart here in the Daytona 500. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at Daytona, and we have, well, there's only 10 cars left on the racetrack. Only a couple of them are in position, so we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen here as we're going to get a restart with exactly 10 laps to go. Your top 10 rundown right now: Charles Sanford, Dylan Poteet, RJ Bishop, Ali Rain, William Brock, Chris Dollarton, Trent Dunham, Daniel Voiles, Samet Ozkin, and Dylan Young. Trent's car looks all but repaired, so we'll see if he can get around some of these slower damaged cars and maybe pick up some spots here as we are getting ready to restart the Daytona 500. You know, they say that winning the Great American Race will make you do anything. And, well, I mean, I don't really know much what to say to Charles Sanford right now, as that, I don't know what kind of a move that was, but unfortunately, doing that took out about half the field. But here we go. We'll see if he's up to speed. The green flag's back out. We're back underway here at Daytona. '99 up to speed. You got to remember the 11 car not on the lead lap. So this could be a 4-car battle with the 11 car being an X factor here. The 11's going to keep the 12 on the outside lane. The 22 is going underneath. 22 is going underneath the 11 there. Coming to the line this time, Charles Sanford's going to hold on to it here for 9 laps of racing to go. Can these Penske teammates work together? That's the question. Trying to wait and see if these Penske cars can work together. Now the 11, the 11's gonna try to go underneath Charles Sanford, and the 12 of Dylan Poteet is gonna go with him. Look at the drafting help that these two are going to get. The 99 just ducks right in front of the 22. I think the 22 may have some cowl flap damage or the roof flap damage on the front of his car. It's hard really to tell. Now the 12 is going to duck to the inside of the 11. I'm not sure if that was really such a good idea, as the 11 car is going to get the run off the outside lane. That's going to give Charles Sanford the lead back, and it looks like the rookie, the 22 of RJ Bishop's going to be up there with them. It's really only a 3-car battle, as here comes Sanford now to the inside of the 11. Sanford trying to put a lapped car between him and second place, as it's a battle between the Penske cars. Penske, now the 22 is going to get in front of the 12. He's going to go, he's going to go to the outside, both Penske cars to the outside of Charles Sanford. No, Dylan Poteet wants to go to the inside. Poteet's not even working with his teammate. Poteet says it's 10 laps to go. It's every man for himself. Look at him. It's going to be a drag race down the back straightaway. Let's see if the 22 can push the 11 clear of the 99, but that would only hurt himself in the process. Samet Ozkin, 3 wide for the race lead here. That middle lane's going to have the run because it has the 11 car right there. 22 car is going to now fall victim. He's going to pull back down now. And even though Samet Ozkin will be back on the lead lap, still technically, he's still got to go around this long racetrack. Trent Dunham up to 6th place, able to get around the 20 car this time, and that seems to be about as far as he's going to go. Then we've got these 3 cars trying to draft off one another. Very far damaged in the back, but it's back up at the front here that we're going to have to watch. Here comes Poteet to the inside of the 99 car. He's still got a nose in there. And the 11 car is going to go provide the draft right in the middle lane. No one's going to get a good snippet. Here comes the 22 car. Maybe to provide a bit of drafting up to the 12. I don't think so. 11 car. Oh, there he goes. Now 22 goes right with his teammate on the inside line. 12 car really trying to fight for the outside here. He's going to try to get clear. And now the Penske teammates. Oh, voice work with me here. Penske teammates now. 1-2. Dylan Young still in the top 10. Now back online. Let's see if the 12 car can just ride. 5 laps to go. 4.5 right now. Can the 22 block Charles Sanford? Sanford's going to go to the inside. Look at the 12 get a run on the 11. Battling for second place back here in this group here. 4 laps to go in the Daytona 500. 4 to go. This has turned out to be a very, very different Daytona 500. Not exactly what I was expecting, to say the least. All of these retired race cars, all from mistakes made by these drivers trying to win the Daytona 500. It wouldn't surprise me to hear the feedback from these drivers and tell me about how we need a little bit of change up for the racing here, because that was ridiculous. And to be fair, having 97% of my field out, I would be very lenient to agree with. Coming to the line now, we've got 3 laps of racing to go in the Daytona 500. These drivers trying to get around the 11 cars. The 99 car going to try to stay on the back bumper of the 12. Dylan Poteet has never won a Budweiser All-Pro. Actually, these 3 drivers together have never won a Daytona 500 for the Budweiser All-Pro Series. They are now catching the lapped car of Chris Dollerton. Where will they go? Is Poteet going to go the outside? No, Poteet stops. The 66 right in the middle. He's going to slow these cars down. And now the 66 is going to go to the outside. That's going to allow Sanford to go by with the 11. The Penske cars are now, they're probably going to be screwed here. And the 99 has the 66 to thank for that. 2 laps to go. These cars can regroup. They can regroup and they can get right back up there. We've seen it happen, especially if these 2 cars keep racing side by side. Which they are doing, side by side racing, going to go through the corner. Look at the 22. He could possibly have a run. And the 12 of Poteet, he's coming too. Here comes the 22 car getting a run to the inside. Poteet going to go down with his teammate. They're going to try to push the rookie as we have the white flag. 1 lap to go here at Daytona. Look at the 12. Going to go right down with his teammate. The 12 down with his teammate. Penske on the inside. Poteet finally being a team player. Will Poteet try to push RJ to his first victory, or will Poteet try to win the race himself? Let's see what's going to happen. The outside lane gets the run. We know that. And look at this 3 wide. Poteet's going to go for it himself. Dylan Poteet going to go to the inside of the racetrack, trying to get the win. It's going to be a 3 wide battle. At the line, where is the drafting help going to go? Coming to the checkered flag and a 3 wide finish. Rookie RJ Bishop wins the Daytona 500. Unbelievable. That number 22 Pennzoil Ford Fusion, I keep saying Fusion, it's Mustang, sorry. Ford Mustang for Penske Racing wins the Daytona 500. and an incredible 3-car battle, to say the least. Absolutely insane for that 12, or excuse me, for the 22. We're gonna go watch the 22 do his burnouts and go to victory lane, and we'll be right back for that. The 22 Pennzoil Ford Mustang, rookie R.J. Bishop, your official winner of the Daytona 500 for season 11, and there he is, gonna burn it down. Congratulations to that young driver. He's gonna start the season out with a bang. The winning of the Daytona 500. That car is gonna go to the Daytona Museum, located here at the track, for 1 year on display for winning the race. Oh, careful there. Remember, careful there. It's got to go on display. As we see the 22 car, he's locked himself into the All-Star race later on this season. Here with this win, I'm gonna see if he is good enough to be able to find victory lane here. Looks like he's going to the right place. There it is. Yep. Pulling it right into Daytona victory lane for the 22. Congratulations. We are back here at Daytona. The 22, celebrating in victory lane. Rookie R.J. Bishop gets his first Budweiser All-Pro Series victory, and it comes here in the Great American Race. Man, I'll tell you, we've got a lot of retirees from the race here. But R.J. Bishop, Dylan Poteet, Charles Sanford, William Brock, Allie Rain, Trent Dunham, Daniel Voiles, and Samet Oz can round out the cars on the lead lap. Chris Dollerton and Dylan Young, who did get involved in both accidents, still managed to finish top 10, so congratulations for them. Charles Buxton starts the drivers who have retired out of this race because of an accident. Fitzwater, Levi McIntyre, Seth Cole, he was okay after his flip and landing on a car. Jonathan Zorline, Harrison Ponder, Rob Evans, Clint Spillman, Matthew Rodriguez, Zach Rogers, Kev Shearer, and the others down the line here. Well, it was an incredible Daytona 500, to say the least. I don't know what to say, other than I think we're going to be tweaking our drafting package here at Daytona for the next race coming later on down the season. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching the Budweiser All-Pro Series Daytona 500. Not exactly what I expected it to be, but our rookie got his first win. Couldn't ask for a better showing. Roger Penske, 1-2-10. And congratulations to R.J. Bishop once again. My name is Michael Norman. I am the runner of the Budweiser All-Pro Series, the official voice of the Budweiser All-Pro Series, and I'm saying, until we meet again.